Getting started with My Big Campus in your classroom is very easy, and the very first thing you'll want to do to accomplish that is to create a group for your class. Now, in some school corporations, depending on how your IT department has integrated and set everything up, those class groups may be created for you. So the first thing you might want to do is click on your Groups button and see what groups you have listed. It may be in the grid view like this, where you can see all of your groups, or it could be in a list. And you may find that your IT department has already created a group for every class and has populated it with the students who are on your roster. If that's the case, you're ready just to dive in and start doing great things with that group. My recommendation would be to start with a group discussion. It's probably the simplest way to get started. But if you don't have a group for your class, it's pretty simple to create one, and you'll be up and running in just a few minutes. So from this groups area, from the group icon, right up here at the top there's a button that says Create New Group. I need to give this group a title. You might make it say, you know, third grade, third block science, or whatever is the appropriate name for your particular group. You probably will not have to select this option. If you are a teacher within just one building, you won't have to select a school. If you are a teacher that crosses buildings, as like our art and music teachers are in more than one building, they may have to select the school that this group needs to be associated with. Then you'll want to give it a quick description. This doesn't have to be anything real elaborate, just a nice, simple little statement of what this description is. If you want to put something bigger in here, you certainly can. You can drag this box out to expand it as well. You can also choose a photo to represent your group. When you see your groups in the grid view, there's always a picture associated with it, and when you go to the group, you'll see this group picture at the top of the page. So you can choose a file from your computer to represent the group with. So I'm going to save this. Since I did not select an image, this is the default one that will be shown. Here's the description I had placed in it, and then it shows that it's owned by me. I'll just give you a quick tour of all these different areas, and then I'll show you how you can edit some of these preferences and put your students in the group as well. So this is the home page, and right now it just shows the description that I entered. Later, when we get over here to pages, you can create a page that shows up as your home page and would be the content that the students view when they first visit the group. In the announcements section, you will have the opportunity to post announcements and attach anything from My Big Campus or a new photo or file to that announcement. This is a limited character set, so they're intended to be just quick little announcements that you post. The discussions area, this is where you can start threaded discussions for your class. Maybe you want to get them discussing a book that you just read, and everyone needs to post their thoughts and maybe comment on someone else's. This would be the place to do that, and you have a button here to start your very first discussion thread. The chat area is for a live chat feed, and it'll show who's available and who is actually on this tab at that time. One thing I'll just quickly note is that there is a video chat option, but the group owner must be present and must initiate that. That's just one of the many ways that My Big Campus works to protect your students. In the pages area, you can create a page. You can also create templates if you're going to maybe use pages a lot and you want to create a template that you just quickly edit each day. You can do that. When you create a page, they will all be listed under pages, but you can also indicate one of those pages to be visible on the home screen as well. The resources area will allow you to upload any number of different items into this group. Maybe this is where you put a syllabus or your PowerPoint presentations or notes that you want the students to have access to at all times. This would just be a place that you can do that. You have unlimited number of resources that you can add. This would be a calendar that is specific to this group. Now you also have your calendar button over here that is going to be a merging of all the groups that you're a member of. But this calendar is just for the members of this group, and you could post events here. You could also, you're also going to see show up here anything that you assign to this group is also going to show up as a due date in this calendar as well. And then finally, here's our members section. This is where right now I'm the only member of this group, and this is where we can add our students in. So if you're creating this group yourself, then you will want to grab your class list and you just start typing some names. As you start typing, it'll auto-generate a list of the students in your school district that you could be selecting to add to this. So we just click on their names. We just continue through here, adding in the names, and when we are done, we simply click Add Users. Once we've done that, you'll see that those users are all added into the group as well. So it just takes a couple of minutes to enter your entire class list. It's actually a very simple and quick process to do that. I'm going to go back to the home page for this group to show you just a couple more items. Maybe. Right over here, it does show you just a quick view of any discussions that are currently running in this group. And recent announcements. It's just the most recent items, and these are just for viewing purposes. You still would want to go into the tabs, but that's just a quick way to see what has recently happened in the group. There's a lot of options here under admin options that get into a little more advanced usage of My Big Campus, but the one that I did want to quickly show you is under the edit option. You can turn off any of these particular tabs that you want to turn off. So if we scroll down here, enabled pages, let's say that I don't want my students to even have the option of a chat room within this group. I can simply uncheck that and then save. And when I go back, that tab is no longer available. That's one question that I get quite frequently, so I just wanted to show you how you can disable any of these tabs that you don't want to use with your particular class group. Once you have your group established, you can go crazy doing all kinds of wonderful things in My Big Campus, everything from discussions to announcements to your class to creating schoolwork and assigning it to this group. Those are the things that you're really going to get excited about and busy with in My Big Campus. As always, send me a message if you have any questions.